Hey guys, Ray from Lovey RV and Boat. Good morning from the Broughton Archipelago. So we came across from Port McNeil the other day and a video about that. And we've just been anchored here in this peaceful little cove next to Berry Island and Leone Island. The last couple days we've had some really low tides in the morning. Yesterday, Ann and I got in a dinghy and we went around and kind of explored the tide pools and the exposed critters that you get when it's really low. You can see this island over here with the tree. You can see the high tide line up there. And then down to the low tide. Low tide's in about 20 minutes. It's going to be 0.3 meter tide. High tide's about 5 meter. So it's around 16-foot tide change. So we dinghied all around the shore exploring. And when we got over to this island over here and went around the other side, we saw a bear that was kind of foraging over there. There's a lot of clams on the beach and berries to eat. Anyway, I got up again this morning and I thought I'd take my video camera along and just go over and get on this little island so I can show you some of the marine life that gets exposed. See what we see. Pretty neat here. See the shellfish shooting out their streams. Hear the hum of a boat that just went by. There's Vestry over there. So yeah, I thought I would get on shore here and kind of explore around. Lots of cool stuff along here. Lots of starfish. See one right over there. There we go. Hear lots of crackling. As this stuff dries in the sun, sun's just starting to come out. All full of clam shells. Interesting little red plant there. Oh, snail next to it. Too bad my underwater camera failed this year. It leaked. Oh well, maybe next year. There's also lots of what look like sea cucumbers all over the place. See over here where I tied my rope. Just in here. Up a little higher, lots of kelp. We'll just go up to the top, give you a look around. Lots of barnacles, seaweed. Yeah, it's clearing up. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. Barnacles are pretty big. So much life up here. It's right on the edge of Queen Charlotte Strait, which is on the edge of Queen Charlotte Sound and then the Pacific Ocean. So the water is a little colder up here than further south. And with all the currents in and out, it's really rich in life up here. That's why there's so many whales and stuff. But it's a little cooler. Right now in the morning here it's around 13 Celsius, so not exactly warm. Even in summer, some days sort of warm up. But I love the remoteness of it. Very peaceful. You can kind of be all on your own out here pretty easily. Compared to down south, it's a little more crowded, especially this time of year. Let's give you a 360 around this little islet that I'm on. And there's vestry down there. We saw a couple mink yesterday as well. In past visits to this area, I've seen coastal wolves or sea wolves. And sometimes you hear them howling at night. It's pretty cool. Get back down to the low tide line. Should be at the lowest right about now. See some of the creatures there. Yeah, those barnacles are huge. Listen to all the cracking going on. Couple nice looking sea stars there. Big orange one. And one of more muted color. Nice and fat though. Got some more sea cucumbers down in here. Things attached to the rocks. Oh, look at this. I think it might be dead. Crab's like blue looking. Huh. Some weird critter in there. All kinds of stuff in these tide pools. Let's see things moving around. Actually quite spectacular, these tide pools. You can almost hand-pick crabs around here. There's a rock crab. I don't know if he's dead or just sleeping. Another little crab beside him. It's been pretty good crabbing here. Got a nice Dungeness and a nice big rock crab. Yesterday I made some crab cakes for Anne for lunch. Oh wow, here's a find. Check that out. It's like a super old Coke bottle. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow. Put that back in the dinghy, that's a keeper. Oh, there's one of those kind of greeny sea stars underneath. Wow, lots of neat stuff in this tide pool. Weirdest noises. So unfortunately you can't harvest shellfish right now. It's all closed up here for harvesting shellfish, but mostly just clams. I don't see any oysters or mussels. And stuff is just all inside all these crevices. Life everywhere. The cucumber's like, what are you guys doing? Get off of me. That poor guy's got the crabs. Wow, so many snails packed in with these sea stars. Here, and the drone above me. Like a big mosquito. There's a biggie. They look a little more impressive when they're actually in the water. Everything kind of gets a little droopy when it gets out of the water. A couple more down there. So we've come up to another island right at the entrance here. It's actually pretty cool. All the seaweed hanging down. Physically see where the kelp has attached itself to the side of the rock. Here's a look at the other end. Maybe I'll get up on top of this island and give you a view out here. Gorgeous. So yesterday we dinghied along over there, and right over there was where we saw the bear on the shore. You can see all the kelp in there. Lots of kelp out here. Surprised there's no sea otters here. Still some remnants of the spring flowers here. There's vestry all snug in that little cove. Swing around this way, take that channel out there, not too far, and you're into Blackfish Sound. I believe this island over here is called Mound Island, and behind it is a pretty decent sized bay, very popular anchorage. There's usually anywhere from like 5 to 10 boats in there. Then across this passage of water there is a town. Not exactly sure, if memory serves, it's called New Vancouver. Quite a few buildings over there and docks. Tide's slowly starting to creep back up now. But the sun's coming out. Looks like we're going to get a bit of warmth today. When the wind kicks up, it can get a little cold, especially for sitting outside, just because the water temperature here is right around maybe 11, 12 Celsius. So no swimming, and when the wind blows, it's cold, but when the wind stops and the sun comes out and it's calm, it actually warms up quite nicely, and it's so pretty now. So peaceful here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a red rock crab kind of creeping along down there, kind of hiding between the kelp. There he goes. Doing the crab walk. Yeah, I got to get a good underwater camera again. Looks so cool under there. Anne's got my old one, and she did a bit of footage yesterday, taking some still shots and that. But way up here, there's not like stores you can just go buy one. Not very many places to have one sent, so might have to wait. Maybe when I get back down to Campbell River, Powell River area, I'll get one. So I'm constantly learning about the life in these tide pools, but I believe that is a sea cucumber, and that's sort of their feeding end of their mouth, and they can put those out and then eat plankton and all kinds of stuff that floats by. There's another one that's got its one closed. But people eat those things. I'd like to try them, but they're pretty small here, and this place is closed to shellfish harvesting, so I don't think I will, but there is, we found some down, I think it was Evans Bay. They were huge. So I was looking online at some recipes, especially the Koreans like to eat them. Think of some really good recipes. There's a muscle in them you can take out, and it's almost like clam strips when you fry them up. All kinds of stuff going on in there. Lots of snails. Lots of clams shooting their juices. Make weird sounds.
What a beautiful morning. Look, it turned out to be the morning I asked for.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It was so cold when you left.
Do you have coffee on the fly?
Yeah. I'm sitting up here with my coffee on the fly bridge, and it's all calm. And pardon?
Did you see me up on the
I did, yeah. I'm out of practice with my drone now. I almost hit a tree twice, and then I almost didn't get it back.
I could hear it flying around me over there.
When it was over here, I just about didn't get it back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, oh, shit. It gave me low battery, low voltage, weak signal,
Oh, no.
all at the same time. And I'm like, oh, crap.
Is your home thing high enough to get over those trees?
I set it at 40 meters, so I don't know, probably not.
Oh, I don't know. Those look at least 100 meters.
Well, I'm not even allowed to, I'm only allowed to fly 100 meters.
Oh, no, okay. Oh, yeah, 120. Yeah.
100 meters is 300 feet.
Yeah, no, those trees. Yeah, it's pretty close though, maybe.
Yeah, and then it went automatically to come home, and so I stopped that, and I was flying it back, and then it's like, no, I'm automatically coming home, and I'm like, crap.
Oh, no. Yeah. That's nice.
But I did get it back, so just about didn't though. It was coming back, and I'm like, oh no, if it flakes out now, it's going to land in the water. It would have been better to land it on some island, but I did get it back. So. But it was acting weird. Sometimes it does that, like if I fly low, and then sometimes it'll drop.
Oh.
Yeah. and that's not good when you're flying low. And I remember doing that in the past, but then it stopped. I'm not sure if I replaced some of the blades, but it did that twice. I was flying along and then it dropped. And I'm like, whoa, I was just making a nice one, and then, oh my goodness, dropping down when you were over here and I was flying towards you. And then it dropped, so that video is kind of like going to have to cut it where it dropped.
Oh, yeah.
And then that happened twice.
I walked around that island, and then I thought, oh, there's water in between, and I'm like, no, it's dry.
Yeah.
Like, that bear could be right behind the other side, digging for clams.
Could be anywhere. Should have taken your bear spray if you're going to go to land.
Yeah. But I kept an eye out. And then over there, that one's pretty isolated over there.
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty from above.
Yeah.
You go fly down here, it's really pretty.
Yeah.
And then, but my batteries were only at 80%. That could be why too, because they weren't fully charged.
Yeah.
And then they seemed to drain quite quickly. Because like when I went to bring it back, it was at 25%. Usually I start bringing it back at 30, but I'm like, oh, but this is a really nice shot. So I took a photo, and then pretty soon it was 25%. And then it was just like, no, I'm coming home.
Did you get me paddling across here?
I got you paddling somewhere, yeah.
I turned around and was paddling normal.
Yeah.
Right across over there.
I got you paddling somewhere, because there was, for a while though, I couldn't find you.
Oh.
Like, it's weird, like I can see the island, I can see the boat, but when I'm looking around in the thing, and I can see you with my eyes.
Yeah.
But I can't quite figure out where you are on the, so time goes by, and meanwhile you've paddled along, but I got you doing a little bit of paddling somewhere. And yeah. I got you walking on that island.
Oh yeah.
You were walking along.
Yeah. See, now it feels super warm.
Now it's awesome.
The sun's hot when it comes out without the wind.
I still have my warm clothes on. Need to warm up in the last few days.
It was, it'd be nice if it was calm at the high tide and you could fly the drone again
and
see the difference.
Yeah.
You'd also see more of the color. Like when all these white parts go underwater, they'll be all nice and green.
But it is pretty now, because there's like green and yellow and...
Yeah. But when it's underwater, it'd be a lot of like really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be. And hopefully I'll be able to fly again later. But yeah, is this the first morning? I think this might be the first morning that it's been all warm and calm in the morning.
Up here?
Like anywhere.
Oh, I can see the wind coming.
Yeah. I'm trying to, did we have any nice warm calm mornings? We had cool calm mornings. Maybe in Evans Bay.
Yeah, Evans Bay was calm, but it wasn't exactly warm.
No, I think this is the first.
It's about 6 hours later and things have changed dramatically, as you can see. So over there, islet with the tree on it. That's where I first went. That's how much is left out of the water. You don't even see the rock that was there. And we'll just go over this way. Look at the second one I was on. Over there, it's pretty well. Only the very top of it is exposed. Quite the dramatic tide change right now.